Well, how y'all doing? It's Friday. Let's get this shit on the road here, buddy. We got a weekend to pay attention to. Yep, we made it through another week. Hey, you like that shirt? Don't look at me. I didn't vote for the asshole. I like that. I'm going to wear this to town later. Don't look at me. I didn't vote for the asshole. That was sent to us by Linda Taylor Gallup out of Arnold, Missouri. And she said she always wanted to write a Dear John letter. Like I haven't got a few of those in my lifetime. Anyway, she let us know that she's an Air Force brat. Born in Japan. Sort of like me, I'm a Navy brat. Born in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. There's a lot of military brats out here that aren't born in the United States. We're born in other countries because that's where our parents were when they were serving our country. And I'm proud of where I was born, and I'm sure she's proud of being born in Japan because it makes us a little different. Where were you born, John? Cuba. What? Yeah, it gets that reaction. One time I was coming back across the border from Mexico a long time ago, and my wife was with me, and they always ask you where he was born, and I said Cuba, and I only did that one time. And because they'll stop and ask you a few questions till you straighten that stuff out, so I quit doing that. Anyway, Donnie Dicky boy is fixing to go on a trip. Where is he going? He's going to Saudi Arabia, and then he's gone to Israel, and then he's going to the Vatican, and then he's got a G7 summit to meet with. And everybody's all abuzz with one hope on their mind. Let's hope he doesn't stick his foot in his mouth again. Let's all hope he doesn't go over and embarrass us more than he already has. It's Donald. That's what Dicky boy does. He makes an embarrassment of all. He's going to do it. Don't you wait. Just wait and see. He'll have some stupid shit to say or do. Or, he was going to give a speech. He's already started. He'd already planned a speech at the Masada, which is a fortress over in Israel. It's on the top of a mountain. George W. Bush spoke there. Bill Clinton spoke there. It's a powerful place to give a speech. Trump was supposed to speak there, but that had to get canceled. Why? Well, because Donnie boy doesn't want to ride the cable car up to the mountain, like W did and Clinton did. Trump's too good for that shit. He wants to land his helicopter right up there on top of the mountain. But Israel said, no, you can't do that because this is a very ancient fort. We don't want your helicopter coming along and blowing everything all over the place. So Trump said, no, I ain't going if I can't land my helicopter, and I'm not riding no cable car. Well, ain't you a little bitch that willing to give up all that just because you can't land your helicopter where you want to? You are just a tiny little thin-skinned, self-glorifying jerk. I swear. It was good enough for every other president, but not Donald D. Donnie Dicky boy, he wants it his way. And if he don't get his way, well, he'll just stomp his feet and hold his breath and say something stupid, which we know he will. Anyway, where's all this shit going with the Russian thing? Well, one thing that, Lindsey Graham don't want it to go. Lindsey Graham was out there this morning last night, talking about how Congress should stop the Russian investigations now that the special counsel has been authorized. And they should just stop all those Russian investigations and go back and concentrate on Hillary Clinton's emails. Yep, Lindsey Graham is screaming Hillary Clinton emails in an attempt to put smoke and mirrors out there to try to hide Donnie Trump from being a treasonous asshole. That's the only thing I could figure. Don't look at Donnie. Looking over there, the emails. It's the same shit they did during the campaign. It's the same kind of crap they fed you with Benghazi. Oh, look at the back there. Look. She's evil. No, you let evil in the door. You let evil walk right into our White House. And he's still there. And I don't like that shit. We need to get him out, people. We're working on it every day. Anyway, you see all that little story I seen up there where Comey was trying to hide over by the curtains in the Oval Office there when Donald Trump called him over there, and they're talking about how Comey didn't want to be around over there. As a matter of fact, Newsweek saying that Comey is disgusted by Trump. Disgusted. Huh? I believe that. I'm pretty well disgusted. I think most of this country is pretty disgusted with the president. Yeah, ain't that the shits? That's, boy, howdy shit. That's pitiful. That we are embarrassed by the man who sits in our house. And we need to get him out, people. We need to get him out. Because it's all of us in this fight. I read my mind is so filled right now with nothing on that board. And it's because I read something this morning. And the more I keep looking up here at this board to talk about what I have written down, I keep thinking about what a guy named David Strahl from North Atlanta, Georgia. And he wrote a letter. That's all I have written down there. Boy, howdy, what a powerful letter that man wrote. I was ready to vote for him at the end of the letter. Because he went on to write to me and talk about the places we've been in this country in history. We touched on it before, remember? He went a little bit more, he articulated it a little bit better probably than I do. But he talked about how this country has faced challenges before, from Washington crossing the Delaware for freedom for all. He brought me right up to Lincoln at Gettysburg, talking about a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And that shall not perish from this earth. And he carried that storyline, that thread, right up to D-Day, when our mothers and fathers sacrificed so much during World War II. We've been at this precipice before. We've been on the edge, he said. And we've stood up every time for the good of all. He emphasized that we didn't do that for the rich every time. When Washington crossed the Delaware, he didn't do it for the elite. When Lincoln stood in Gettysburg, he didn't do it for the Rothschilds or the rich of the nation. No, he did it for the country of all of us. In the same way with D-Day and everything else that went on in that letter. It was a good letter, buddy, I'm telling you. That was a great letter and a great way with words. And he brought that patriotism that we all stand for, that we stand in this country when push comes to shove. On 9/11, we all stood together. It was one nation standing together. But the right, they've changed. They've changed since the Republican Party that I knew as a kid, that what they stood for then, that's not what they stand for now. It's been taken over by right-wing fanatics who are in it to get as much money and stuff as they can, or their religious beliefs. Senator Jason Rappert, he's a Republican out of Arkansas. He made a statement saying that the gay pride parades have one purpose, and that is to intimidate Christians and should be outlawed and viewed as hate speech. A gay pride parade. Yeah, let's forget all the bullshit that those people have had to put up with for ages, getting beat and chased out of town and everything else because of who they love. Yeah, let's forget about that. Let's concentrate on the fact that it's intimidating to Christians. It makes Christians feel bad. Yeah, y'all don't feel bad putting on like an Easter parade or some shit. Y'all put that down here in Corpus, they put that passion play on right down there at the Bayfront outside. Nail some guy to the cross and make a big deal out of that. That kind of shit. When I look at that, I say, are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Nail him to a cross and beat him and stuck him with a sword and all that. I don't want to see that. That's what kind of religion shit is that? That's what I always say. But nobody complains about that shit. But oh no, this guy, he thinks anything to do with them gay people. Oh, that's intimidating Christians. Kiss off, asshole. This is not a Christian nation. This nation was founded on the belief that you could believe in anything you want or not believe in anything you want. I have the right not to believe in your fairy tale. And I also have the right to prevent you from shoving it up my ass. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to stop a parade. You know, well, why don't we stop all the parades there? Because it all celebrates one thing or another. And if it doesn't please your ass, well, you don't want them doing it. That's just stupid. That's the kind of people in the Republican Party. They're not interested in your health care. They don't give a shit about your health care. He'll give a shit about them gay people. They don't care about grandma getting fed. They care about that gay guy. Ain't that stupid? That's ridiculous that they let that go into their politics. But that's what they do, and we have to stop it every time we see it. When this kind of guy opens his mouth, somebody needs to slap him because he's stupid. Anyway, like I said, my mind is caught up with that letter I read, and I can't, like I said, I was ready to vote for the guy, for David, as soon as he got done with the letter. Where do I sign up for your campaign, buddy? Because you articulated it so well, what we stand for in this country. And we have to continue standing together as a group to get Donald Trump and his disgusting lying ways out of our house. The special counsel is the first step. It's going to turn into a criminal investigation. We know that because he's up there trying to block the investigations any way he can. And I don't know. I also saying, I got to remember, Jason Chaffetz, remember, that idiot. Well, he's going to resign. He announced that he's probably going to be gone in June. And says he wants to spend more time with his family. Are you shitting me? What better job to have than a congressman? Hell, you get half the year off, more than that. You don't have to do squat except go up there every once in a while and raise some shit about something. You got an easy life, buddy, and all of a sudden, I want to spend more. But it's being reported that he's got an inside track, and we're going to start seeing him on Fox News. Imagine that. Imagine him going to Fox News. Bullshit mountain. Well, why would he do that? Well, because he's used to putting out bullshit. He's used to trying to demonize the left. Benghazi. Hillary's emails, while they let a scumbag in their party. So, yeah, Jason, go ahead on your little way there. We don't need your ass anymore. You need to be replaced by a Democrat, somebody who cares about the people in his state or her state. Either one, baby. Anyway, get your ass out of there. We don't give a shit if you resign or not. Better off without you. Anyway, I think I've covered everything. Oh, no. That thing about the Election Integrity Commission. Yeah. Remember that? Donald Trump, all the millions and millions of people that voted for Hillary. He wants to investigate all those ghosts. And he commissioned a commission. Anyway. Yeah, who'd he put in charge of that? A guy named Chris Cabal. Chris Cabal, he came up with a program called Crosscheck. And they used that in some areas of the United States right before the 2016 election. It supposedly purged over 1.1 million voters from the voter registry. I would imagine most of them were Democrats. But it's based on, cross-checking them names on the voter registry. Is your name Joe Johnson? Oh, well, we already got a Joe Johnson, so you're out of here. Hey, Mickey O'Donnell, nope, we already got one. Joe Gonzalez? Sorry, buddy, we already got a Joe Gonzalez here. Mohammed? No, can't vote, we already got one. Yeah, they don't look at the ages, or they don't look at the middle name or nothing. It's just the first name and the last name. If there's two of them, kick one off. How many Joe Johnsons I tell you how many Joe Gonzalez's I know. Plenty of them. I got to keep them separated, buddy. That name's pretty common. David Garcia, that's a pretty popular name down there. You going to throw everybody off the registry because their names don't match? Are you shitting me? This little worm is going to get in there. This is the guy that's going to try to get as many Democratic voters off the voter registry before the 2018 election. That's his job from Donald Dickhead, is to do exactly that. And, man, we need to stand up against that shit, too. That's a bunch of crap, and our senators and congressmen need to stand up against that. And if they don't, we need to keep the pressure on them. Because we don't need that kind of shit. We've had enough of it. Their laws trying to redistrict or prevent anybody from voting. It doesn't seem like it's that hard a deal. Open up more polling places. Get people in there to vote. That's what we're supposed to be about. The Republican Party is about stopping the vote, because they win when you stop the vote. Anyway, it's Friday. Let's keep this thing going. We got a weekend to tend to. Blue dots around the world. Got a letter from Saudi Arabia. I got one from Iran. And, doggone it, Colombia, South America. We're still growing up. We're still moving in the international arena. Our little show right here is really getting around a little bit. And our blue dots on this country, we're the ones that keep spreading that, keep sharing the message, and as much as we can, try to get those Republicans to listen to us. Because our country depends on all of us coming back to the center, to help each other, to help all of us, and not just pay off the very, 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 very wealthy people. They have enough. It's time they were more concerned with the rest of us than it seems like our Congress and Senator is damn well concerned about their ass. anyway, because they're one of them. Congressmen and senators, like I always say, they ought to have their cotton picking stock portfolio out there so we can see it, so we can see how much money you're stealing. Anyway, that's my thought. Let's get into the weekend. Like, share, and subscribe down here. John Bertavoe, a Blue Dot in Texas. John Bertavoe Speaks. Don doing a hell of a job out there. And let's keep this going because it is so important. Stay in the streets. Stay after your congressman. Stay involved. That's what it's going to take for all of us. We've been here before, David said. Let's continue this tradition of standing up for all of us because that's what our Constitution demands. Y'all have a good day, and we're going to see you tomorrow. Bye now. Oh, no, wait. Almost forgot something. Because we talked the other day. I'm always forgetting shit. The other day, about somebody sent us that toilet paper there in case you get, that Trump name smeared all over you. Chappie talking to you. Lindsey Graham talking to you. Everybody else up there supporting him. You're getting that shit. And we said, well, you got to have some dump the Trump paper. But what happens if you really, really are soaked in it? Rinse Priebus, all that, you're soaked in it. You're just getting that name all over you, all them other guys up there. Well, what do? Well, you need some heavy-duty ass wipe. In case the dump the Trump doesn't get it enough, Donald Trump ass wipe is sure to get that shit off. How you like that? I like that a lot. Now we got two of them. You can use the Donald Trump or the ass wipe, which there's a picture of the ass wipe right on the paper for you so you know what you're doing. You might be able to wipe your ass and not see nothing on it because it'll look just like his picture. It'll look just like that. Anyway, I appreciate this stuff. That's funny, and we get a big kick at it around here. And now we have two to choose from. Got another t-shirt this morning. This just came in the mail, and I really appreciate that because, like I've told you before, getting a t-shirt from y'all is one of my highlights of the day, and the letters that I get, the communication that it gives me. So I'm having a good day. Got my wall just about done. Got to go out there and put all them little cedar shakes back up there and make it look pretty again. But seems to be going well, and my job did no leaks, so we're good. Anyway, y'all have a good weekend, and we'll see you later. Bye.